Hi, we're Roy and Karen, and today we're going to talk about our health and weight loss journey.
Yeah. For you, this started about 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. You knew somebody?
Yep, I was connection on Facebook. I was watching them post their before and after shots as they went through this eating program, and she was looking great. But it's like, okay, good for you.
She's younger.
I'm older. She's in better health, which is all relative. I'm slower metabolism. I've got all kinds of excuses. Every excuse in the book.
So Karen never even discussed it with me.
Just not into diet plans either. It's not my thing.
What we didn't know was one of our good friends was also friends with her. Mm-hmm. This is a good friend of ours from our small group, our Bible study. And little by little, we started noticing she's losing a lot of weight. She's getting skinny. We asked her, what are you doing? And she told us about this program that Sunne, your friend initially, had told you about. She started, this friend in Bible study, she started doing it. Mm-hmm. And after about 3 months or so, it was extremely noticeable.
Mm-hmm. She was doing great. She was feeling great. Same kind of motivation. Mm-hmm. To a certain extent, hers a little bit different, but she was hitting all her goals, and she's just making it look easy. Well, we like easy.
Easy's always good. But when you watch somebody actually accomplishing this, that, to me, that was the thing that motivated me. If she could do this, I could do this. Mm-hmm. So we said, okay, sign us up. Mm-hmm. And so we started what we call the program. Now, we're not going to tell you the name of the program. We're going to tell you, contact Sunne. Mm-hmm. She'll tell you all about it. Mm-hmm. We'll put her contact information below. I'll do a little sticky comment below, and I'll tell you how to get in touch with her.
She'll answer your questions specific to your circumstance and your goals and motivation.
This is not to sell you on anything. This is strictly to tell you our journey. Mm-hmm. It's an interesting thing. Karen and I have a lot of history of being on the same page and doing the same things, but finding that we have different motivations for the reasons we're doing it. And this time was no different. My motivation was 100% weight loss. Period. End of conversation. It did turn out, if you lose weight and you lose your diabetes, that's a health journey, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's not my motivation, and that wasn't what helped me to get there.
And my motivation, I've never been into diet plans. I've never been into the let's keep trying to lose weight thing. I mean, could I be thinner? Sure. Am I healthy? If I'm healthy, I'm good. And what got my attention, though, not even the first time I heard it, but when I was reviewing my medical records, was the cause of my breast cancer was listed as obesity. I never looked at myself as being obese, and that really got my attention. And thought, well, if I can avoid cancer by simply losing weight and getting healthy, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And that was my motivation. I don't want a recurrence. If there's something I can do, I'm going to do it.
So it's just funny how we have our own semantics, we have our own motivations, but it put us on the exact same road. Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. Now let's keep it simple. What is the program?
It is very simple, and they provide you the food, and you get fuelings, so you eat your meals 5 times every 2.5 to 3 hours.
You have a 100-calorie
roughly
meal bar, whatever.
Shake, yogurt, pudding, brownie, whatever.
Right. So you have 5 of those every 2.5 hours, and then you have one meal.
Lean and green. Roughly a half a pound of meat and 1.5 cups of low carb
Correct.
green vegetables.
Our biggest issue was,
Portion control.
And-
Hands down, that's our problem.
and this addressed that issue head on. Well, we helped our bodies to learn how to feel satisfied when it wasn't filled to the brim.
I wasn't full unless I could hardly breathe anymore.
So, when we would have that whole pizza and I still had a little bitty room left. Hey, I got some ice cream in the fridge, honey. Okay, that'll do it.
And I do come from the Clean Your Plate Society. If it's on there, you eat it.
So we were training our bodies to control portion size. For us, that was probably the biggest part of the journey. And the best thing that we've got out of it now that we're in what we call transition. So we're transitioning away from the program into normal foods, not buying their foods anymore, and trying to figure out how to keep this thing going. Because the 5-in-1 works really, really well.
Very convenient.
We're on the way to church on Sunday morning, and we know that we're gonna stop off somewhere, maybe do our weekly food shopping. So we will grab 2 bars each, 2 protein bars that keep the calories down but give us our protein. And we'll just carry those around, and as we get hungry over the next 5 hours, we've got our meals in our hand. That has worked really well for us.
And then sitting down in advance and figuring out, okay, I want to make taco salad. How am I going to do this and keep it within the calories? And something that's just everyday food. Things that we can bring with us. The protein bars. Well, maybe it'll be a handful of almonds or a handful of olives or whatever it is. So things that we know will keep us going in that same roughly 100 calories every 2.5 to 3 hours.
Now, it's been a problem. I hit my 25 BMI, which was 185 pounds. And I'm at 193 right now. It's because eating out is a problem. We're making friends, and friends go out, and I'll be at 193, but I'll be conscious of it. I'll go, all right, going back on the program. I can take care of this. But that's the whole nuts and bolts of the whole thing. And I hope that what we've showed you is that it's simple. It's helping us to live a healthier lifestyle. You could do, if I can do it, you can do it. Maybe those pictures of the fat Roy will be of motivation to you.
Just a year ago. We started on this a year ago.
I'm going to put up a video here. This is our lifestyle preview visit. And you can see how chubby my cheeks were.
Extra chin. And now.
Woohoo, baby. So.
We appreciate you stopping by.
See ya.